It's Fed rate cut day, so let's talk about what that means for you as a buyer and a seller. What's up? I'm John, the Ball Cap Realtor, and today is Fed rate cut day. So let's talk about rates and what that means for you as a buyer and a seller. So back in April, rates were at 7.52%, right? So April, 7.52%. And if you were trying to buy a house that was, let's say, $300,000, and in this case, we'll use an FHA loan, okay? So if you were trying to buy a house, $300,000 with an FHA loan, we'll pull out our handy dandy Palm One app here, right? So let's take a look right here. So $300,000 FHA loan, we'll put in taxes and interest here. Your monthly payment would have been $3,046. Okay, now I just got a buyer approved yesterday for an FHA loan at 5.6%. So as of right now, we'll do now at 5.6% on a $300,000 loan. So now let's jump back over to Palm Agent real quick. So $300,000 FHA loan, 5.6%. With taxes and insurance, just estimated here, our monthly payment's going to come out to $2,674. All right. So back in April, your payment would have been $3,046. Now it's $2,674. That's a difference of $372 a month. So that's a difference of almost 2% there. From April until now, 2% interest difference of $372. Over 1 year, that saves you $4,464 in a year with a 2% difference. Okay? That's in 1 year. Over the 30-year lifespan of that loan, that's going to save you almost $134,000 over 30 years. That's crazy. That's just a 2% difference in a loan, right? So that'll tell you interest rates do a lot for you, right? As a buyer. So today, the Fed is going to drop the interest rate, right? And we don't know if it's going to be 25 basis points, 30 basis points. There's some rumors out there that saying it could go as much as 50 basis points. Right now, I seriously doubt that's going to happen. We won't know until it actually happens if they're going to drop them that much. There's also a possibility that there's another rate cut before the end of the year. Again, that's all speculation. Until it actually happens, we don't know if they're actually going to do it. But from a buying standpoint, even from a selling standpoint, what does a rate drop mean? Okay, so what happens when rates drop? So if you look right up here at the top of this paper, there's a whole group of people, and I put a frowny face right here with this big group of people that have been sitting on the fence because rates were too high. They've wanted to buy a house, but they haven't bought a house because they think, or they've said that rates were too high for them to buy. Like I just told you, I got a guy approved yesterday for 5.6%. Now rates are going to drop, so they're going to go below this 5.6%. So what's going to happen is all of these people right here now that were sad and upset are going to jump back into this house right here that's for sale. Okay? So now what happens when all of these people jump back in to try to buy this house? Okay? This house, all of a sudden, there's competition for that house. Now what happens when there's competition for that house? That house right here, all of a sudden, the price of this house goes up. When there's demand for that house, the price of that house goes up, right? Makes sense? More demand, price of that house, competition is going to make the price of that house go up. So there's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot to buy, right? As the interest rates come down, right, and we have an influx of people coming in, competition goes up, housing prices are going to start to creep up. It's the nature of the beast. It's how this works, okay? Interest rates come down, more people come into the market, the housing prices are going to go up because there is more competition for this, right? So there's a sweet spot to buy a house. And I'm telling you, it is right now through about the second week of October where you can take advantage of these low rates and you can take advantage of housing prices before they creep up. Now, as a seller, if you've been thinking about selling, this is fantastic for you because as more people come into the market, these housing prices are going to start to creep up as competition comes in, right? So on both sides of the fence, this is awesome, man. If you've been thinking about buying, it's your time to strike and take advantage of this. And if you've been thinking about selling, hey, you could get top dollar for your house very soon. So if you've been thinking about buying or selling, give me a call. I'm not blowing smoke up your backside. I'm just sharing facts with you. My name's John Anderson. I'm the Ball Cap Realtor. If you're in real estate, you've been thinking about buying, you've been thinking about selling, give me a call. I look forward to chatting with you soon. I love you guys. We'll talk to you later.